As we know, speedrunning on your phone is kinda suck. Yeah, kinda. But what if I told you that with a few simple tips and tricks, you can cut your run time in half? In this video, I'm going to teach you how to beat Minecraft in under 30 minutes just using your phone. By the way, if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing, and also if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'm going to make a PvP tutorial. Alright, before you hop onto speedrunning, make sure your phone can maintain at least 40 to 60 FPS. This is extremely crucial because any lag or frame drops can delay your movement and slow down your entire speedrun. I know some of you have low-end device, but don't worry, you can still speedrun effectively. You just need to optimize your settings and make sure your phone is running smoothly as possible. By the way, here's how to do it. Go to your settings and choose the video option. Turn on simple graphics instead of fancy, and also turn off this option. Speaking of render distance, I don't recommend using 5 because it doesn't give you enough visibility, so I suggest using 7 or higher. This is my personal suggestion, so you can choose your own. To start a proper speedrun, the first thing you need is a good seed. And probably not this one. Then the question is, how do you get a good seed? Well, use my seed. This is where the process of world resetting becomes important. World resetting means you repeatedly create a new world until you find a perfect setup that can give you an early game advantage. By the way, while resetting, you're mainly looking for what I call VRP or VLP, which is stand for Village plus Ruined Portal or Village plus Lava Pool. As you can see, these two structures are literally go-to at speedrunning. A single village is extremely valuable because it provides almost everything you need at the start. Iron for tools, food to survive the early game, and beds for the end fight. Getting these resources instantly can save a lot of time compared to gathering them manually. On the other hand, a ruined portal or a lava pool gives you a quick way to enter the nether, which is one of the most important parts of the speedrun. A fast entry means you can look for a fortress and a bastion earlier, speeding up your blaze rod and ender pearl collection, which is very great. Now let's say you've finally found the perfect seed, but you still don't know how to make your speedrun easier. Well, here's the only thing you need to remember. We just need 6 to 7 logs, 5 to 7 iron, some food, and 3 beds. These basic items are enough to kickstart your run efficiently. With the logs, you can craft your essential tools and even a vault. The irons allows you to make a water bucket, a shield, or an iron pickaxe depending on your route. Speaking of crafting, we all know it's impossible to fast craft on mobile. So here's my tip. When you open the crafting table menu, you'll see the list of items or blocks you want to craft on the side. All you have to do is tap the item repeatedly while crafting, and just like that, you can fast craft on mobile. And by the way, if you don't know how to fast loot from a chest, all you need to do is triple tap the item. If you've already mastered jitter clicking, this will be easy for you. Now that we're done in the overworld, let's move to the nether. The nether in Bedrock Edition works differently compared to Java. To make it easier to understand, imagine the nether map as a simple X and Y graph with 4 quadrants. Each of these quadrants usually contain one major structure, either a bastion or a fortress, which helps you to predict where the next structure might be. For example, if you enter the nether and find another fortress located at positive quadrant, the best strat to look for a bastion is in the opposite quadrant, either positive negative or negative positive. This gives you a higher chance of locating both a structure quickly, which is very important for keeping your run fast and more efficient. Now that we're done learning how to find the structures, let's move on how to locate more biome easily. As you can see, the nether and the overworld actually share similar biome pattern. Cold biome usually generate near other cold biome, An hot biome appear close to the other hot biome. For instance, in the overworld, the badland biome often appears near the desert biome. Because both are considered warm region, the same principle applies in the nether. So if you find a crimson forest, try exploring a little farther in any direction. With enough movement, you'll usually find a warm forest nearby since these biomes tend to generate close to each other. Understanding this biome relationship helps you to navigate faster and avoid wasting your time. There's no need for me to explain how to get pearls and blaze rod since it's already very obvious. So let's head to the end. Wait, I almost forgot to mention the most important thing. How to make another portal without breaking any obsidian. I know some of you already know this, but for those who don't know, here's what you need to do. First thing you need to do is locate a lava pool. Place an upside down L and place blocks here. And just like that, you can make a portal easily. Very easy, right? To reach the end, the first thing we need to do is find a stronghold. Normally, it's very easy to locate. Just throw an eye and follow the direction it points until you eventually reach the stronghold. However, since you're playing on Bedrock Edition, these strongholds can sometimes be found without using Eye of Ender. Here's what you need to remember. If you find a village around these coordinates, whether the number are positive or negative, there is about 30% chance that a stronghold is generated directly under that village. Now, let's say you're already in the end. Your goal now is kill the dragon, of course. And here's the thing, you don't need to break the crystal at all. This killing method is something I call the mobile cycle. As long as you have any projectile like bow, snowball, and their pearls, you can trigger the correct hitbox on the dragon's neck. After that, use the tribits I mentioned earlier and combine it with the old controls on mobile. With this setup, you can kill the dragon almost instantly. And by the way, this is not to work on PC, it's for mobile players. If you love this content, please consider subscribing, and also, if this video gets 1000 likes, I'm going to make a PvP tutorial. Thank you everyone for watching, bye bye.